So, of course, we are talking Arthur's Day, and there's so many acts that have descended on the capital and indeed around the country. Some gigs happening tonight, but the big ones, of course, are tomorrow night. One of the headline acts, Fun Lovin Criminals. Hughie, thank you for joining us.
It's fun to be here again. I love Ireland.
This is like a second home for you, because, I mean, you were living here a number of years ago for quite a while, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, and it's a great place to come back to, see old friends, and it's great to play music to people who enjoy hearing it, so.
How did the connection start for you? Because I remember years ago with Voodoo and Dice Bar, and it was all the talk of the town that Hughie from the Fun Lovin Criminals is involved and he's down there, and it was a number of years ago, but you sort of kind of adopted this country as your second home, really. How did that happen?
It was kind of a friend of mine who lived in New York. His father owned pubs here in Dublin and in New York, and I met him in New York, and he was about my age, and he was working at a bar, and became friends, and then when the band kind of took off, we came back over here, and he was over here after his father had passed. And we got to talking, and we said, maybe we should open up a bar. And then that led to another bar, and then another bar. And then we were like, man, you get hungry after we go out drinking. We should order a pizza shop, so we opened up a pizza shop. So it was just kind of like of necessity, really.
A natural progression, really, from beer to food. Yeah. And do you cook yourself much?
Yeah, I'm the cook in the house, yeah.
Okay, well, any specialty dishes?
Well, I pretty much can do anything, yeah. My wife eats really healthily, so I have to cook, I have to, keep it very healthy.
So I know you're living in the UK now, and you've actually made the kind of, well, you've always done so many different things between the music, bit of acting, a transvestite gangster, I remember in one of the outings.
And then Shimmy's latest movie, I play like an English dude who owns a record store. So.
And is that out already, or?
Yeah, the Soul Boys, the name of the movie.
Okay, well, I'll have to go and check that one out. But I know that you're DJing as well now, well, presenting and stuff like that. You're doing stuff with.
I'm a DJ, because a lot of people present on radio, but I'm like a DJ.
Well, I'm actually the same, because I play music. It's a music show, as opposed to presenting, I suppose, is that kind of talk show. Yeah.
I don't go for that. So when I got asked to do that, it was just the music that inspired me to be in the band. So it was really kind of easy for me to just go through my music collection and pick songs out. But now, I think it's like 5 years, and I've been doing a 6 music show for that amount of time. And then for the last year or so, I've been doing, actually almost 2 years, I've been doing radio too, and that's really cool because it's midnight, Friday nights, midnight to 3 a.m. So you get to just get all the good stuff out.
And do you do that live as a show at that hour? Or?
Well, the thing is that BBC engineers don't like being up late, so no.
And so I know there was obviously the 5-year break between the albums for various reasons, and managing and all those things, and that was classic fantastic was what came back then. And then last year you guys did a live album, and was that something you wanted to do for a long time? Or
it was also, yeah, it was a thing we wanted people who haven't seen us play live to understand how we play live, how it sounds. And for 3 guys to make so much noise, it was pretty important for us to kind of like get that down. So we multi-tracked a whole bunch of gigs over the years, and then Fast and I went through it and mixed it in the man cave in my garage.
Man cave. Okay. Sounds like a potting shed. That's what people have here.
It's actually a garage with, recording equipment. It's like a studio come lounge.
And when you are playing live, is there any particular songs that you love to play? Everyone has a couple of favorites themselves.
See, we're the type of band that plays for the people, not to them. Right, so whatever they like, and like the hits, we have accidental hits over our career, like Scooby Snacks and Love Unlimited and Loco. So those are songs that people really react really strongly to. So those are songs that are fun to play.
And you've got a solo album as well, which is coming out. Say It to My Face.
Yeah, Say It to My Face.
Okay. Do we need an explanation as to where that title came from? Probably not.
No, because a lot of people talk a lot of about this and that, but no one's going to say it to my face. It's me and my friends from New York had. I wrote a couple songs, and we had a couple songs written already about 4 years ago, and we kind of got them all together and revamped them, and got a lot of really great people involved. Tim Latham, who worked with the FLC throughout our whole career, Grammy Award-winning engineer. He and I produced it, and then we had a guy, Ray Staff, from Air Studios, who mastered London Calling and Physical Graffiti to do the mastering on it. So it was a lot of fun, and it was done kind of over the internet. Like I'd send a track to Pete Levin, who's the keyboard player for the Blind Boys Alabama, who's in the New Yorkers, and wherever he was, he'd put a track down and email it back, and I'd slide it in. And, so it's kind of cool. Technology, if you use it correctly, is a good thing.
And for people who are fans of Fun Lovin Criminals, music-wise, is it similar, or have you taken sort of your own direction on it?
It's kind of similar to the extent that my voice can only do so much. but musically, I think I wanted to do stuff that a lot of the songs were songs that I had written, and they were obviously not Fun Lovin Criminal songs, because there's always like a song on a Fun Lovin Criminal album that you go, oh, he wrote that, like either the country western song or a song about his dog or something like that. And these were songs that I'd written over the last year that I just didn't think would fit into what we were trying to do. So I just recorded them, and some guy at Name Records named Simon, and he was really interested in putting it out. So we really just wanted to make a record for ourselves and our friends and our family, and it turned out to be an actual record that people can buy. And all my proceeds from record sales are going to veterans charities. All these guys that are coming back from these screwed up wars that need help. So, and it's not really done through the official channels, so it's mostly private charities that do it. So I'm giving all that money to them. Just felt like that was the thing to do.
And will the album, just for people watching, is the album going to be a physical album and a download, or just
you can do anything you want with it? You can get a CD, you could get an actual vinyl, 180 gram vinyl. You can get a download.
Brilliant. And I know the last time, anyway, obviously you're here for Arthur's Day, which I'm sure was something you were looking forward to for various reasons.
Yeah, I have a nice present in my room. Thank you very much.
We didn't get one of those, actually. We might have a word afterwards. Don't be telling us things like that. I know the last time you played it, you were here during the summer, you played in Cove. How was that? That was one of the festivals.
That was great, because it was a family affair, because Republic of Loose were there, and they're big fans of ours, and we're fans of theirs, and we're friends and stuff. And a lot of our crew's family came by, so it was a lot of fun.
Brilliant. Well, look, obviously we don't know where you're playing tomorrow night, and the great news is you don't either, so nobody can accidentally say anything.
Yeah, I know it's around here somewhere, a couple hours drive. I don't know what direction,
Someone will take you there anyway, I'm sure.
I'll get in the car with the suit on, I'll get out and I'll play.
Lovely. Well, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. We hope you have a great time in Ireland, as I'm sure you will.
We always do. Thank you very much, and thanks for having us.